I crossed the city to love you, by Pumin. I crossed the city to love you. The taxi jolted my heart and imagination. But I can't imagine how you waited for me. I don't know if we were equally captured by imagination and passion. It was during the night, and many were in bed. They could not have had my panic and dreams. They could not have had your quiet and expectance. I crossed the city to love you. The taxi speaker was broadcasting night love talk, a middle-aged, balding man begging for guidance, how to end a half-century of being single. His request is doomed to fail. There must be a lot of people without love, and I'm crossing a city to love you. If someone is happy, that's me. The streets are empty, the red lights are flashing, advertising. Find out if you qualify for immigration, free assessment, free consultation, no charge for failure, free evaluation. If I was on foot, I'd walk for 3 hours or half a day. If it was on foot, my happiness would be in misery. I crossed the city to love you, full of heat. This winter, there was a spring tune. It was late at night. The cold air made me enjoy the contemplation of the road. From the west outer ring to the east outer ring, I crossed the city to love you. On the left was Huayin Square, originally a youth park. The roller rink was gone. I've lived in this city too long. I often come here to walk and sit. I can still hear the noise on the roller skating rink. This night, I passed it to love my woman, to remember youth. Its coldness, its darkness calling me, brilliantly burning. The taxi ran in the busy street. Red light stops, green lights, so many crossroads. Sometimes the taxi stops, sometimes moans, sometimes fast, sometimes slow, sometimes smooth, sometimes shaking. The taxi drives straight. The taxi starts and stops. I crossed the city to love you. On the left was Tuancheng Square, the city's face full of lights dimming. In the darkness, the ambiguity of things lingered. When can I love you here, on this cheek? Your hand like a storm tearing my hair. Your waist swaying like a tree. Your buttocks higher than a fountain. Your cry shakes the moonlight. From the west outer ring to the east outer ring, I crossed the city to love you. If you were in the car, we would run every road with the sound of love, its warps and wefts, its old streets and loops, its elevated roads. If you were in the car, we would run every bridge, on and under the bridge, viaduct and overpass. If you were in the car, we would go all the way to Qingdao. On both sides of the Jianqing Highway, the faces of desolation and death drift in the wind. In the speed we faint. In the speed I whisper your name. Your name, the secret of love. I'll hide it in the ocean. I crossed the city to love you. Even if in the evening it took an hour to run on a street full of cars. Anxiety poisoned me. The time of love is too short. I wanted to catch you in one step. It was late at night, and I would be with you in half an hour. I was anxious for a long time, and my heart beat quicker. I crossed the city to love you. My way was college and university, bank and bank, security companies and security companies, mosques and chapels, cinemas and cinemas, beauty salons and beauty parlors. They were all on the left. On the left was Baotu Spring, Daming Lake and Liberation Pavilion. They were all in the dark, quieter than history. The taxi kept going forward, east. Finally it turned right, then left, and east again. I crossed the city to love you, through the cold night, through the winter rain, to love you through that warm January. I crossed your dark old life, loved you through your heartache, your joy, your tears, your desires. I loved you in the chair, on the sofa, in the bed. I loved you in the music. I loved you in one room, in 2 rooms, in 3 rooms. I loved you in the sky. I crossed the city to love you. I ran through your hands, your hair, your voice. I loved you through people you know and people you don't know. I loved you through your youth, through your childhood. Your mouth is soft and sweet. Your swagger is the best in the world. You. I just love you all my life. I can't say you're mine. From the west outer ring to the east outer ring, from me to you, I will cross a city to love you.